What advice would you give to a couple hoping for a happy and fulfilling marriage?
Marriage is a journey that can be filled with love, joy, and connection, but it can also be filled with confusion, misunderstandings, and disappointment. With the right approach and orientation, however, couples can navigate marriage successfully and create strong, lasting relationships. For the sake of the question you asked, I'd provide you with some tips to help strengthen your marriage and keep it healthy.
Okay, I'm listening.
Number 1. Communication. Communication is the cornerstone of any healthy relationship, and it is especially important in marriage. If there is an open line of communication between you and your partner, then you can discuss any issues that come up and move past them together. Additionally, open communication helps you understand each other's needs, which increases your ability to support each other. With that being said, communication is not a one-time deal. It is a continuous process. You should be regularly communicating with your partner to keep your relationship strong.
I'm still following.
There are numerous ways to communicate with your partner to ensure that your lines of communication remain open. You can set aside time to sit down and talk with your partner, especially if you have busy schedules or have young children at home. You can make time to talk in the morning or at night. You can also try different methods of communication that don't require you to be in the same room at the same time. You can send each other emails or text messages, or you can try using an app that allows you to video chat with each other.
Interesting.
Number 2. Empathy. Empathy can be defined as the ability to understand and experience the feelings of another. In marriage, empathy is the ability to understand and experience the feelings of your partner. Being empathetic in a relationship helps you understand the way your partner thinks and how they experience things. This can help you build stronger relationships, especially with your partner. While empathy is important in any relationship, it is even more important in marriage. While dating, you and your partner are getting to know each other and deciding if you want to be together for the long haul. You both are getting a feel for each other's life, hopes, dreams, and goals for the future. In this process, you are likely to run into disagreements and misunderstandings. When you understand your partner's feelings, you can more easily navigate these situations.
To be honest with you, I'm learning a lot from you right now.
Let's move to number 3.
Go on, please.
Number 3. Respect. Although respect can show up in many forms, it is an important way to strengthen your marriage and keep it healthy. Your partner deserves to be treated with honor and dignity, and respect is a way of showing that. There are many ways to show respect in your marriage, but you should try to make it a daily practice. You can show respect for your partner in many ways, such as by being thoughtful and generous. You can also be respectful by being open-minded and non-judgmental. When you show your partner respect, you are showing them that they're important to you and that you value them. You are also creating an environment of acceptance, which allows you to build a strong and lasting relationship with your partner.
Wow.
Number 4. Honesty. Honesty is another important way to strengthen your marriage and keep it healthy. Being honest with your partner means that you are open and truthful about your feelings and desires, as well as your past experiences and history. You should be open and truthful about your feelings and thoughts, even if you think your feelings are silly or trivial. Being honest with your partner also means being truthful about your past and your previous relationships. You should be open with your partner about your past, even if it is something you are ashamed of or feel guilty about. Being honest with your partner helps you feel connected to them and trust them, which is an important part of a strong relationship. If you don't trust your partner, then you won't feel secure or happy in your relationship. If you feel like you can't be honest with your partner, then you probably shouldn't be in the relationship at all.
It's becoming more interesting.
Number 5. Understanding.
Okay.
Being understanding in your relationship is another important way to strengthen your marriage and keep it healthy. Being understanding means that you are open to your partner's ideas and thoughts, even if you don't agree with them. You should listen to your partner's thoughts and feelings and try to understand where they are coming from. Being understanding also means that you understand your partner's goals, desires, and dreams. You should try to understand what your partner wants for their future and the future of your relationship. Being understanding of your partner's wants and desires shows that you care about them and want them to be happy. Being understanding in your relationship can also make it easier to navigate disagreements and misunderstandings.
I wish I knew all this before now.
It's not too late, Kate.
If you say so.
Number 6. Appreciation. Being appreciative in your marriage is an important way to strengthen and keep it healthy. Being appreciative means that you are thankful for your partner and their support, as well as their ideas and contributions to your relationship. You should regularly show your appreciation to your partner, such as by making them a nice dinner or sending them a text message thanking them for something they've done. You can also try to be more mindful of the little things in your relationship. For example, try to remember to say thank you more often or be more mindful when your partner does something nice for you. Being appreciative towards your partner shows that you value them and their efforts, and it creates a positive atmosphere in your relationship.
I'm still listening.
Number 7. Compromise. A healthy marriage means compromising with your partner and making concessions for one another. You should be open to making concessions for your partner, and your partner should be open to making concessions for you. Compromising with your partner means that you are both giving up something that is important to you in order to make your partner happy and make your relationship stronger. For example, your partner might want to go out to dinner, but you might want to stay home and make dinner. You can compromise by going out to dinner and cooking dinner at home. Compromising in your relationship is important because it shows that you care about your partner. It also shows that you are open and willing to make changes for them and their desires.
I'm speechless.
Number 8. Support. A healthy marriage means that you support your partner, and they support you. You should regularly offer your partner support, whether they are going through a tough situation, or you need to ask for help with something. You should also be open and accepting of your partner's offers of help. Being supportive in your marriage can help you build stronger relationships with your friends and family, too. Be sure to offer your support to anyone who needs it, including your partner. Doing so will help you strengthen your relationships and be a better person.
It's obvious that there are so many things to do to have a happy and fulfilling marriage.
Yes. If you want a different result, you must be ready to do something differently.
That's true.
Let's move to number 9.
Go on, please.
Number 9. Balance. A healthy marriage means that you and your partner strive for a sense of balance in your relationship. You should try to balance your time together and time apart, as well as your responsibilities towards one another and your own responsibilities. If one person is doing all the work or spending too much time with their partner, it can lead to resentment and unhappiness. You should regularly be striving for a sense of balance in your relationship. Number 10. Quality time. Regularly spending quality time with your partner is another important way to strengthen your marriage and keep it healthy. Spending quality time with your partner means that you regularly set aside time to do something together. It can be something as simple as going out for coffee together or taking a walk in nature. It can also mean doing something that you both enjoy, like playing sports or a board game together. When you regularly spend quality time with your partner, you are creating a positive and loving environment in which you and your partner can feel connected and happy. Conclusion. These tips can help you and your partner strengthen your marriage and keep it healthy. By being open and honest with each other, respecting each other, being empathetic, and showing appreciation, you can create a strong relationship. Additionally, being honest, open, and respectful while striving for harmony in your relationship can help you create a strong and lasting relationship with your partner.
I must admit that your advice has impressed me. But I've got a question to ask.
Go ahead and ask your question.
When you're in a relationship, you expect your partner to be there for you, to support you when you are feeling down, to encourage you when you are working towards a goal, and to be a shoulder to cry on when things get tough. But what do you do when your partner isn't supportive?
One way some people deal with an unsupportive partner is by giving them the silent treatment. This means that they refuse to communicate with their partner, either through talking or body language. The silent treatment can be effective in getting your partner's attention and making them realize that they need to be more supportive. However, it can also backfire and make the situation worse. Personally, I wouldn't recommend the silent treatment for your partner because it's not the best approach to resolving problems with an unsupportive partner.
Okay. So which approach would you recommend for handling an unsupportive partner?
Let me quickly talk about how to identify an unsupportive partner before I talk about the best approach to handling them.
I'm listening.
If you're in a relationship with someone who isn't supportive, it can be tough to figure out what to do. On one hand, you want to be with someone who loves and supports you, On the other hand, you don't want to be alone. Here are some signs that your partner may not be supportive. They regularly put you down or make negative comments about you. They aren't interested in hearing about your day or how you're feeling. They dismiss your concerns or tell you that you're overreacting. They refuse to help you with things that are important to you. They withhold affection or compliments from you. If you're noticing any of these signs, it's important to talk to your partner about it. If they're not willing to listen or make changes, try having a meeting with your marriage counselor. Now let's talk about how to handle an unsupportive partner. It can be difficult to deal with an unsupportive partner. You may feel like you're always doing everything yourself or that your partner just doesn't understand what you're going through. Here are some things to do when you have an unsupportive partner. Number 1. Talk to your partner about your feelings. Let them know how their behavior is affecting you. If they're unaware of how their actions are coming across, they may be more willing to change. Talk to your partner about what you need. It's important to communicate your needs to your partner so they can understand where you're coming from. If you're feeling unsupported, let your partner know what would help you feel more supported. This could involve getting more verbal affirmation, tangible assistance with tasks, or simply spending more quality time together. Number 2. Set boundaries with your partner. If they're constantly putting you down or criticizing you, it's important to set some boundaries. Let them know what behavior is acceptable and what isn't. This will help to protect your self-esteem. Number 3. Spend time with supportive people. It's important to have a support network of friends and family who can offer emotional support when needed. Spending time with these people will help balance out the negative impact of an unsupportive partner. Number 4. Seek professional help if needed. If you're finding it difficult to cope with an unsupportive partner, seeking professional help can be beneficial. A therapist can provide guidance on how to deal with the situation and improve your relationship's dynamics. Number 5. Seek support from others. If your partner is truly unsupportive, it's important to seek out support from other people in your life. This could include friends, family members, or even professional counselors or therapists. These people can provide the emotional support you need when your partner cannot. Number 6. Take care of yourself. In addition to seeking support from others, it's important that you take care of yourself emotionally and physically. This means making time for things that make you happy and taking care of your own health and well-being. When you're taking care of yourself, you'll be better equipped to handle whatever challenges come up in your relationship or marriage.
Wow. Thanks for these tips.
You're welcome. We're not yet done.
Okay. I'm listening.
If you have an unsupportive partner and you want to handle him or her the right way, you've got to avoid shouting matches. If you're in a relationship with someone who is unsupportive, it can be difficult to avoid conflict. However, there are some strategies you can use to try to prevent shouting matches. Number 1. Communicate calmly and assertively. When communicating with your partner, try to do so in a calm and assertive tone. This will help to avoid escalation and hopefully allow you to resolve the issue at hand. Number 2. Avoid placing blame. When discussing an issue with your partner, avoid placing blame. This will only make the situation worse and is likely to lead to a shouting match. Instead, focus on finding a solution that works for both of you. Number 3. Be willing to compromise. In any relationship or marriage, there needs to be some level of compromise. If you're unwilling to budge on an issue, it's likely that a shouting match will ensue. Try to be open-minded and willing to meet your partner halfway. Number 4. Take a break. If things are getting heated, it might be helpful to take a break from the conversation. This will give you both time to cool down and hopefully come back to the discussion with a more constructive attitude. Number 5. Seek counseling. If conflicts are becoming frequent or intense, it might be helpful to seek out counseling or therapy together. This can assist you in dealing with differences in a more productive manner.
This is awesome.
Dealing with unsupportive partners, what not to do. If you're in a relationship with an unsupportive partner, it can be tough to know how to deal with the situation. Here are some things not to do if you find yourself in this situation. Number 1. Don't try to change your partner. Trying to change your partner is likely to only make things worse. If they're not supportive, it's probably because they're not ready or willing to be. Accepting them for who they are is the best way to deal with an unsupportive partner. Number 2. Don't put up with abuse. If your partner is being verbally or physically abusive, It's important to get out of the relationship immediately. No one deserves to be treated like that, and it's not something you can change about your partner. Number 2, don't enable their behavior. If you enable your partner's bad behavior, you're only making things easier for them and harder for yourself. This includes things like making excuses for them, covering up for them, or doing things that you know will make them happy even though they go against your own interests. It's important to remember that you can't fix everything by yourself. If your partner isn't supportive, it's not your job to try to make up for that lack of support. You need to take care of yourself first and foremost. Having said all this, I do understand that it could still fail to yield any positive outcome. If you have tried your best and your efforts have ended in futility, then make yourself your top priority because you need to maintain your mental health.
You're right.
If all these efforts fail, do the following. Number 1, take care of yourself, eat well, exercise, and get enough sleep. Number 2, get involved in activities that make you feel good about yourself. Doing things that make you feel good about yourself can help offset the negative feelings that come from having an unsupportive partner. Find activities that make you feel happy, confident, and accomplished, and make time for them in your life. This can help boost your self-esteem and give you the strength to deal with difficult situations in your relationship. Conclusion: having an unsupportive partner can be a difficult situation. It is important to remember that you don't have to stay in this situation if it is not healthy for you. These tips are great starting points for when you find yourself dealing with an unsupportive partner. Taking action, being honest, and understanding your own needs will all help create the life and relationships that will bring out the best in you. Don't forget that it's okay to seek help from a professional if needed. You deserve a supportive relationship.
Thanks for everything you have said.
You're welcome. Thanks for watching. If you've not subscribed to our channel, please smash the subscribe button and enable the notification bell so that you can be notified when more videos are uploaded. See you in our next video. Bye.